Hello boys and girls, welcome to another session of Dwarf Fortress. Fortress Budlashes. There's a to-do list, what we want to do today. And it says dining room, dining hall, living room, bridges and so on. And I think dining hall is what we should start with. Our dwarves have been complaining about not being able to sit while eating. Annoyed at the lack of chairs. Yeah, we should really have some chairs made. This is limestone, so let's make a limestone stockpile here. You can use 3 wheelbarrows. Of course we will have to make these wheelbarrows first, and first dig some more trees to do so. Actually we can disassemble this, disassemble this. Our carpenter is currently making fine meals, he should no longer do that. We have a rattlesnake there. We should use the opportunity and kill it. Kill the rattlesnake. Our dwarves are running towards the rattlesnake, wherever it may be. I can't see it no more. Here it is, and there's a combat report. Punches the rattlesnake in the mouth with her right hand. Injured part explodes into gore. Strikes the rattlesnake in the tail with a pommel. In the mouth. Hacks in the tail and stuff. Hello spaghetti. Yeah. There it is. And we can That was a success. I can load Dwarf Therapist. And military skills, and so now we have a proficient axe dwarf. And I shall hotkey our rooms here. The carpenter should go remove the carpenter's workshop. It seems he's hauling. Oh, we have rock pots. I don't have any stockpile for rock pots yet. But we will have it right here. Furniture. Large pots. Should be stored right here. Hello, Best. You can only stay a minute, but just to say hello. Nice of you to greet here, to come take a look. Yeah, hello to you. And it is summer. I'll use the short break and get myself a new drink. Oh, why didn't they pause it? Now you had water. Yeah, I took a shower just before I started to stream, sorry. My hair is still drying. Yeah, all right. We see some tables and chairs. We can build tables here, chairs here. Looks like we don't have a stockpile for prepared meal yet. But the carpenter's workshop has been decomposed or deconstructed. All right, then. Yeah. Ever try digging too far down into hell again? Well, we will see. I will, if this fortress survives long enough, I will open the hell. But I would prefer to do it at a time when I'm prepared for it. Yes, so we need hatch covers, cabinet, table, chair. And the occasional door. And we should chop down these trees. We have wild yaks here. Well, we can have a trapper with the migrant wave and try to catch some of these yaks. We'll store cabinets here. Hatch covers here. Tables. Tables can be stored here. Chairs can be stored here. What is this? Coati! Ha ha ha! Yeah, Coati, we can. Wow! We need to dump. We need a stockpile for prepared food. Coati has been killed. I think it's time we change the weapons at our military. Butcher an animal. Yes, that's it. Let's make rattlesnake stew. We are rendering rattlesnake fat. We have some prepared food here. Mountain goat tripe stew. Bergman says, Koatinček is nosal. Medvídkovitá šelma. I have looked up how koati look like, but I didn't check the Czech word for it. Nosal. Because I checked it because I read in the Dwarf Fortress forum that somebody sent a dwarf fight a koati and the dwarf died, surprisingly. I mean, it's like you sent somebody to fight a cat or something, something similar. Although coatis are a little bit larger than cats. A wild cat, perhaps. So where is our miners? They are digging over here. Masterpiece, limestone, door. Yeah, slowly but surely we can... Oh, what is this? Is this blood? Mountain goat blood. How did the mountain goat blood get here? I want a door built. Here. I think we shouldn't have this wall here. Finally, migrants. Migrants have arrived. Hey, look, we have some fruits here. Asparagus. Asparagus berries. Does asparagus have berries? Yeah, so we will need a carpenter's workshop again. I guess it will take a longer time. Fisher dwarf. Well, I for sure don't want any fishing. So we got a fisher dwarf and a paper maker. Wow. Adequate paper making. Well, Mr. Fisher dwarf, he's also a cheesemaker and a brewer. Yeah. I guess I will use him. What does he say military wise? He is very strong. He is very strong. It's again a female. It looks like the females are the strong dwarves in this civilization. Although we have also one strong male here. I will use him in the military. Problem is I don't have any weapon for him now. What can I use him for? Mechanics? Stonecrafter. Butcher. Could use him as a butcher. I could use him as a leather worker. We need leather armor and stuff. Hello, Shaggy. It is interesting that the dump job created here is not there yet. Nobody really, it doesn't even generate. Why don't they go inside? I don't have a meeting hall or something. Now they go. Oh, play make believe. The dwarven child plays make believe. That's nice. Yeah, we smell miasma because nobody wants to dump that rotten food. I don't know why though why don't they dump it? It's like it's not forbidden or anything. I can't command them. Is the miasma deadly? No, it just stinks awfully and makes dwarves unhappy. When we read thoughts now. She's disgusted after retching on a miasma. Yeah, it generates unhappy thoughts. But what can I do? I mean, I have given the command. I have marked these items for dump. And it looks like finally somebody dumped one of it. Where is it? Maybe the cat ate it or something. So we'll need beds. Bergman says, I'm sure there will be nice, bold woman who who will do it later. Yeah, you yourself, for example. For those who don't know, Bergman is already dwarfed here in this fortress. She is, or he is, our female. He is our female expedition leader. Okay, build doors, limestone doors. We can place some hatch covers. Some cabinets. Actually, Bergman says, spaghetti is she hot? Bergman says, I'm pretty hot. Yes, we read it yesterday. What Bergman is, right? Ergarna says, Linus says, don't forget to dwarf me too. Okay, why not? And Yugoslovenka admits, Bergman is beautiful. She's beautiful. Would you consider stripping for me? Shaggy says, I would like to be the most mentally unstable dwarf if possible. Challenging task. Mentally unstable. Well, we can browse through dwarves, but it probably will make sense after a couple more migrant waves. But we have a new paper maker, so let's see. He feels pleasure near a fine seat. Okay. He's 17 years old, born, extremely dense hair, extremely long, has a very narrow chin, nose bridge is concave, nose is narrow, he's somewhat splayed out, ears are somewhat narrow, his hair is ecru, skin is copper, eyes are silver, he's agile and slow to tire, weak and quite susceptible to disease. Very good feel with a kinesthetic sense. Like others in his culture, he holds craftsmanship to be talented masterworks, great deal of respect, greatly prizes loyalty, values family, sees friendship, respect, blah blah blah. Personally treasures leisure time and think it is very important in life, values artwork, doesn't particularly value the truth, doesn't care. Well, seems pretty stable mentally, isn't he? Isn't particularly curious about the world, tends to share his own experience and thoughts with others, generally acts impartially. Just a normal guy. Somewhat focused with satisfied needs. He's not distracted. He is unfettered after spending time with people. He is unfettered after staying occupied. He's not distracted after doing nothing created, not distracted. Normal guy. This is not our Shaggy. Who's the other new guy? The child. Play make believe. Let's read the thoughts of the child. She felt enjoyment after playing make believe. She felt love talking with father. Who's her father? Let's see relationships. Dastodegu. Okay, this child came in with the migrant, of course. With a fisher dwarf. Oh, so a new family came. Father, mother, and child. Father is the paper maker. Mother is the fisher dwarf, which is going to be our leather crafter or leather worker. And the child is here. Enjoyment. She is the daughter of Dastot and Kadol. Citizen of the staff of reverences. She is a member of the Oars of Fury. Former member of the Waxy Mine. She arrived at Enshalmeng on the 18th of Hematite 250. She's 3 years old. Wavy hair is extremely long. She is thin. Her somewhat short head is broad. Her hair is ecru, skin copper, like most of our culture. Her eyes are silver. She's very quick to tire, incredibly tough. Ooh. She will join the military. Great sense of empathy, great ability to focus. That's important in fights. Very good intuition, very good creativity, and good kinesthetic sense. That's also important. But she has questionable spatial sense. Okay. She dreams of crafting and masterwork. Okay, how about the fisher dwarf then? Married, yes, one child. (18 years old). So 18 and 19 years old couple. No, 18 and 17 years old couple with a 3-year-old daughter. So they must have conceived this daughter when they were 16 and 15. Start early. Her hair is clean shaven, nose is slightly hooked, her nose is bridge concave, copper skin wrinkle, blah blah blah. Good feel for social relationships, slow to heal. Greatly respects the shrewd and guileful. Finds herself somewhat disgusted with eloquent speakers. Find those that develop skill with weapons and fighting distasteful. Values harmonious existence and doesn't see attainment as of knowledge important. So this would be bad military material. Incurious, never seeks out knowledge. Well, they are simple people. It's a simple couple of rather normal and boring, uninterested people dreaming of masterworks. I bet that mother beats the father at night. You think so? I don't think so. Nah, even this one's made mentally stable. How are our miners? He is completely wrapped up in his own appearance, abilities, and other personal matters. He is moved by art, natural beauty. That's such a narcissist. And he is troubled with this since he dislikes the natural world. He tends to assume the worst of outcomes will be the one that comes to pass. Murphy, a pessimist. He is not particularly interested in what others think about him. He is currently more shameless. He often feels discouraged. He tends to be a bit stubborn, changing his mind about things. He doesn't go out his way to help others. He is assertive. He can sometimes act without deliberation. He is currently more thoughtless. He is curious and eager to learn. He rarely happy, enthusiastic, conflicted. And he is conflicted by this as he values parties and merrymaking in the abstract. He tends to avoid crowds. He tends to be swayed by emotions of others. He has an active imagination. He has a tendency to consider ideas and abstraction over practical application. He is currently more rude. He is currently more fearless. He is currently more confident, currently less private. He repeatedly snaps his finger when he is trying to remember something. When greeting others, he always smiles nervously. He needs alcohol. Yeah, this is more shaggy material, isn't it? But it's not quite shaggy. But he sounds pretty unstable indeed. Let's see about the other miner first before we decide. He is confident under pressure. That's no shaggy. Prone to hatreds and often develops negative feelings. Lives an orderly life, organized and neat. No shaggy at all. No. Linus says, I think there are similar sounds from the bedroom at night, but maybe not beating. Yeah. Okay, this is not quick to anger though, but somewhat uncomfortable. Now, how about our carpenter? What's the mental stability? Stingy with resources on projects and refuses to expend any extra effort. She has little interest in joking around. She is slow to anger. She tends to avoid crowds, not go out. She's not inherently proud. Yabba yabba, a little excitement. Pretty normal. Mason. She personally is offended by leisure time and leisurely living and does not really value skills related to fighting. She is obsessed with details and will often take a great deal of extra time to make sure things are done the right way. She is not careful with resources when working on projects and often spends unnecessary effort. She doesn't generally respond to emotional appeals. She forms very strong emotional bonds with others, at times to her detriment. She isn't given to flights of fancy. She is slow to trust others, takes offered help and gifts without feeling particularly grateful. She can handle stress. She generally acts impartially and is rarely moved to mercy. She tries to keep her things orderly. She lives a fast-paced life. She thinks she's fairly important in the grand scheme of things. She likes to brawl. She prefers to present herself modestly. She can occasionally lose focus in the matter at hand. She has a greedy streak. She's not particularly interested in others or others' things of her. Yeah, it's okay. How about a farmer? He has incredibly calm demeanor, completely careless with resources when completing projects, invariably wastes a lot of time and effort. He is intellectually stubborn, rarely changing his mind during a debate, regardless of the merits. No. She has a sense. There's no Shaggy either. He is not distracted, is unfocused by unmet needs. He is not distracted after being away from people, unfettered. He is not distracted after doing nothing creative. He is unfocused after leading an exciting life. He is unfocused after being unable to acquire something. He is not distracted after being kept from alcohol. Unable to argue. Yeah, but right now it looks like our first miner is the most Shaggy-like character. So Shaggy, would you like to be this miner? Or will you wait for another migrant wave and hope for a more chaotic mind? If such comes, I mean, it's quite rare in our culture, it seems. Do we even have drinks? Yeah, we still have some drinks. Shaggy says yes. Okay, so let's make the Shaggy miner. Shaggy, okay? You agree? Would you put it like this? You sure will wait? Okay. Well, if you want. I mean, it was not so bad, was it? Here, but if you want to wait, why not? He's moved by art and natural beauty, and he is troubled by this, and he dislikes natural world. Tends to assume the worst. Not particularly deliberation. He is rarely happy or enthusiastic, and he is conflicted by this as he values parties and merrymaking. So this is this tension within his mind. Affection for beauty, but not really caring about it. Rarely happy and enthusiastic, but and being unhappy about it, but don't like parties and stuff. Yeah. Smiles nervously when he greets others. I don't know, Nagi, I'm too unstable to choose. Yeah, we will wait. Maybe the next. Let's wait 2 more seasons, right? Let's wait. Well, maybe winter. If in the autumn somebody better will come, who is more shaggy-like, then we'll make him shaggy. We don't know whether winter usually doesn't attract too many dwarves. Oh, winter attracts sieges and stuff. I don't know whether winter any dwarves will come in winter, but we will decide when the next spring comes, which may be tomorrow. I don't know. We will probably not decide this one today. We should have more beds by now. 4 more beds. They are thirsty. We will soon have a crop of pigtails. Does brewing, I hope brewing drinks makes seeds. We'll have to check in the wiki. When plant is eaten or used in brewing, milling, or plant processing, it leaves 1 or 2 plantable seeds. So we can brew pigtails to have seeds. I will do it like this, downstairs, up and downstairs, and down here. Down here we could have still with lots of seeds and stuff. We have an adder. We will give our squad the command to kill the adder. That was quick. Adder attacks the militia commander, jumps away, adder strikes. Shot is blocked with the shield. Hacks the adder in the tail. Strikes the militia commander, blocked with shield. Excellent. Some blocking experience. Hacks the adder in the left fang. Severed part sails off in an arc. Hacks the adder, but she jumps away. And then Dishmab strikes the rattlesnake. Okay. Yep. Easy. So did we dump it? Yes, we dumped it. Or maybe somehow the rotten food vanished. Because I don't really see it dumped anywhere. This is our dumping zone and I don't see it there. Hello, Paul. We should think about making hammers and stuff. Build doors. Build hatch. Why is placement blocked here? Is it because of the bauxite? Ah, so the adder is not butcherable. Build. We will need some cage traps if we want to if we want ever to catch yaks. Question is, do we want it now? I think we've got plenty of meat storage. I mean meat, plenty of meat stored. Ah, look, our place for the still is here. Loam. All right. We have cave wheat, we have pigtails, and we have quarry bushes. Pigtail. Cave wheat. There will also be plump helmets. Quarry bushes will need extra treatment. We'll need a still here. Good evening, Spectra. Somebody is eating here. Prepared mountain goat. intestines. Well, it's not really yummy, is it? How about we make some lavish meals? Do we have a cook? Our cook is our carpenter. Do we have enough beds now? Oh, I believe we do. So yes, we can make him make. But we will need barrels and bins. Yeah, I will make him do some barrels and bins. Actually, barrels, we want rock pots instead. And we do have rock pots, haven't we? Look, this is all rock pots. So, yeah. We could use some bins, though. So this is supposed to be our wood stockpile. This is supposed to become our wood stockpile. Well, let's build a bridge. We will need a bridge. A retracting bridge or raising bridge from bauxite blocks. We will need the same. To be here. We will need a lever room. What would be the best place for it? I think here. Yes. think this will be okay. And we can build more cabinets, more hedge covers. Tables and chairs. And we can already assign the first room. But we will not assign rooms. I'll let the dwarves pick them. So let's build trap lever. We will need a lever here, a lever here, and let's make this mechanism stockpile. And let's have this channeled. Masterpiece limestone table, wow. Oh, I see a flaw. I see a design flaw. The lever room cannot be closed off. If somebody throws a tantrum and starts pushing the levers, we are doomed. Yeah. Yeah. I wonder if I should risk this. Probably not. Probably not. We will make a proper staircase here. We'll then remove the ramps and construct walls there. Wall it off and have the living room entrance here. So I will now take a break, grab something to eat, and continue. I have one more session today. The stream will resume in about 15 minutes. Yeah, I think 15 minutes will suffice for me to grab something to eat. Okay, then I will also feel a little bit refreshed, and we may continue doing meaningful things in this fortress. Alright guys, thank you for watching so far. See you in about 15 minutes.